most precious child, I call upon you now with a message of grave importance that must be heeded. A tempestuous maelstrom brews on the distant horizon, churning with malicious intent as it gathers strength to bear down upon you with unstinting fury. A great danger, the likes of which you have never before encountered, threatens to descend and envelop you in its shadowy embrace. But you must not surrender to fear, my beloved, for I am the Eternal, the Almighty, and I am with you always, an unwavering pillar of love and protection to guide you through this oncoming storm and the blackest of nights. This peril that looms is no mere fleeting squall or trifling gale to be weathered with ease. Nay, it is a force of such catastrophic magnitude, such unrelenting ferocity, that it has the unholy power to shake the bedrock foundations upon which your world rests. It will put the adamantine limits of your faith and inviolable resolve to the cruelest of tests. A crucible unlike any forged in the fires of tribulation that you have faced before, a raging tempest that will demand from you every last vestige of inner strength, courage, and unbreakable trust in my infinite wisdom. Yet, you must not permit the frail tendrils of doubt to take root, nor suffer your intrepid spirit to falter when confronted by this trial, my child. For I have created you not as hapless flotsam to be battered by cruel whims of fate, but as crowning glory, a masterwork into which I myself breathed the eternal spark of life. You are the culmination of my divine love, a sacred vessel forged and reforged in the white-hot crucible of adversity I have prepared for you, each flame tempering you into the steadfast warrior you were born to become. This transcendent danger rapidly coalescing on the horizon is not a cruel vaunt of my power, nor the product of blind and indiscriminate forces. No, it is a hallowed opportunity, the ultimate test in a forge of sacred fire from which you shall emerge reborn, your soul's brilliance burning ever brighter as you shed the final illusions of your mortal form. It is a righteous call to glorious arms, summoning you to stand unbowed before the encroaching darkness and allow the divine radiance that is your birthright to shine forth, lambent and purifying, banishing the ominous shadows to oblivion. In the coming storms, you shall be tested to the very precipice of annihilation. Savage winds will howl with demonic furor, birthed from the roiling black maws of despair, surging to batter the unshakable bulwarks of your faith. Towering waves of bitter doubt will rise like kraken's tendrils to crash in endless volleys against the proud ramparts of your ironclad convictions. Maleficent thunderheads will blot out the guiding luminance of truth and scourge you with lashing whips of searing anguish. But have courage, my warrior. Let your spirit be as unyielding monolith against which the phantasmic tempest breaks like a babe's wail. For I am the supreme master of the very squall which seeks to rend the quintessence of your being asunder. I am he who commands the primordial elements in their ceaseless turmoil. He who silences storms with but a whisper of my voice. With every punishing lash of the tempest, I shall be there, sheltering you beneath the immutable canopy of my endless love, fortifying your spirit with the unbreakable steel of my promise to never forsake you. When the ponderous stormheads gather to blot out all guiding light on the path ahead, when the way lies obscured in impenetrable darkness that seeks to blind you to my truth through sly sublimation of insidious doubt, look skyward, my child. There you shall behold my luminescence burning like a stellar beacon in the encroaching night to expose the shadows for what they truly are, insubstantial wraiths with no purchase on one whose faith is unshakable. Follow this noble star with steadfast vigil and unwavering faith, and it shall lead you unfailingly through the most desolate ruins of despair, over the highest ranges of harrowing tribulation, until at last you emerge into brilliant daybreak, armored in the refulgent wisdom of one who has witnessed firsthand that no trial is beyond enduring when your convictions are immovable, and when finally the din of battle fades to silence, when the last malignant tendrils of the tempest dissipate like a shapeless nightmare banished by the rising sun, you shall stand transcendent, a luminous beacon to the world, and eternal testament to the infinite power of faith over the insubstantial eddies of shadow and despair. A warrior made molten by the white-hot crucible of life's harshest forges, hammered into an unbending icon of what even the merest spark of my divine love can achieve when fanned by the indomitable bellows of unwavering devotion. So let your valorous heart be filled with the eternal fire of righteous resolve, my most cherished of children. Face this coming storm with the noble fortitude and inextinguishable courage that has ever burned at the core of your being from the moment I first breathed the divine spark of life into your soul. Know that no matter how implacable the tempest that rages, or how impenetrable the nightmare shades that loom to smother the light of truth, you are never alone nor beyond the reach of my infinite love, a immutable fortress shielding you until this squall of tribulation at last passes into the evanescent ether of old memory. Rise now. O dauntless warrior of infinite potential, rise and at long last embrace your eternal destiny. Your sacred charge to be the earthly herald of my enduring promise that even the blackest of nights always births a glorious new dawn. For though the path ahead is obscured by eddies of darksome mystery, I shall forever guide you towards that empyrean of infinite radiance awaiting beyond the obscuring veil of shadow. Trust in my love, now and forevermore. Your eternal Father. Dear esteemed benefactor, your unwavering support and super thanks elevate our journey, infusing it with unparalleled significance. We invite you to continue alongside us, enriching each step with your generosity and blessings. Loved child, I want you to know that I'm always here for you, ready to smooth out all the tangled places in your heart and mind. You don't need to come to me with everything perfectly sorted. Bring your naughty problems and loose ends to me just as you are. I understand that many of your difficulties are made more complicated by the perplexities of others, and it can be hard to untangle what's yours and what's theirs. But remember, you are only responsible for your own mistakes and sins, not the failures of others. I'm here to help you unravel these complex issues and find the best way forward. Christianity is a journey of transformation, a lifelong process. Some knots from your past may seem hard to untie, especially when they involve people who continue to hurt you. It's important not to get stuck in introspection or obsessing about how to fix things. Instead, keep turning towards me, seek my face, and trust in my timing to untangle things and make your path clear. Be willing to live with unresolved problems, but don't let them consume your focus. My presence in your present is your portion and your boundless blessing. Sometimes long-term problems can become like idols in your life. When you're troubled by a situation that seems never-ending, pay close attention to your thoughts. Ongoing difficulties can gradually occupy more and more of your mind until they loom larger than life. When you realize this has happened, confess it to me. Pour out your feelings as you seek to break free from this hurtful preoccupation. Acknowledge your weakness in the face of hardship and humble yourself under my mighty hand. A problem preoccupation can make you anxious, so I urge you to cast all your anxiety on me, trusting that I care for you. You may have to do this countless times throughout the day, but don't give up. Each time you cast your worries on me, you redirect your focus from problems to my loving presence. To strengthen these transactions, thank me for caring so deeply for you. Remember, I not only died for you, but I live to intercede for you. Your life is a precious gift from me. Open your hands and your heart to receive this day with gratitude. Relate to me as your Savior and friend, but never forget that I am also your Creator God. All things were created by me. As you journey through this day that I've gifted to you, look for signs of my abiding presence. I am with you, watching over you continually. Dear beloved, would you like to lend a helping hand and support our mission? Click below to buy me a coffee and be an integral part of spreading God's message through our YouTube channel. Your contribution means the world to us. Thank you kindly for your support. On bright, joyful days, speak to me about the pleasures I provide, and your joy will expand abundantly. On dark, difficult days, grasp my hand in trusting dependence. I will help you. Beloved, your physical life is indeed a remarkable gift, but your spiritual life is a treasure of infinite value. Those who don't know me as Savior will spend an eternity separated from me, but because you belong to me, you will live with me forever. You'll enjoy a glorified body that will never grow sick or tired. Since I saved you by grace through faith, Let thankfulness for this indescribable gift fill you with overflowing joy. Your times are in my hands, so trust in me, beloved. I'm training you to feel secure in the midst of change and uncertainty. It can be a relief to realize you're not in control of your life. Accept this human condition while resting in my sovereignty, and you will become increasingly free. I'm not asking you to be passive or fatalistic. Use your energy and abilities prayerfully. Pray about everything and search for me in your moments. I'm a God of surprises, so look for me in unexpected places. I invite you to rejoice in this day that I have made and to ask me to orchestrate its details and events. Since I'm in control of your times, you don't have to be anxious about making things happen faster. Rushing and anxiety go hand in hand, and I've instructed you not to be anxious. If you let me set the pace, I will bless you with a peace that transcends all understanding. In a world filled with threats and uncertainty, it's natural to feel unsafe at times. But for Christian believers, there is no place that is truly unsafe. Your ultimate home is in heaven, and no one can rob you of this glorious inheritance that can never perish, spoil, or fade. Furthermore, I am sovereign over everything, including your life and your loved ones. Nothing can happen to you or to them except what I allow. The truth is, the world has been at war ever since sin entered it. The fall in the Garden of Eden made the earth a dangerous place where good and evil contend continually. So it's crucial to be alert and self-controlled. Remember that your ultimate enemy, the devil, has already been defeated. I have overcome the world, and you are on the winning side, my side. In me, you have peace, and in me, you are always safe. As the world grows darker, remember that you are the light of the world. Don't waste your energy lamenting things beyond your control. Pray about these matters, but refuse to let them consume your thoughts. Instead, focus your energies on brightening the place where I have put you. Use your time, talents, and resources to push back the darkness. Shine my light into the world. I am the true light that shines in the darkest of conditions. Your light originates from me and reflects from you. I have called you to reflect my glory. You do this most effectively by becoming more fully the person I designed you to be. Spend ample time seeking my face, beloved. Focus on my presence and my word to grow in grace and discern my will. Your time with me nourishes your soul, providing comfort and encouragement. I strengthen you so you can be a source of strength for others. Your prayers are not cries in the dark. They rise to my kingdom of glorious light. Call to me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things. People often fail to perceive the most important things in life, but I delight in those who have a teachable attitude. When you come to me eager to learn wondrous things that you do not know, I rejoice. Your desire to learn from me helps you understand the hope to which I have called you and the riches of the glorious inheritance you share. Look forward to living with me in the holy city where the glory of God provides eternal light. As you wait with me, I'm working to renew your mind. My presence shines into your mind, dispelling darkness and unmasking deception. There may be many crevices where old thought patterns try to hide, but my spirit can search them out and destroy them. My child, click on the join button to join us as a cherished member of our community. Your cooperation is essential. Habits of thought do not die easily. When the light of my spirit illuminates a hurtful thought, capture it by writing it down and bring it to me so we can examine it together. I will help you identify the distortions and replace them with biblical truth. The more you focus on me and my word, the more you can break free from painful, irrational thoughts rooted in distressing experiences. You may need to confront the same thought multiple times before gaining mastery over it, but your effort will lead to increased freedom and greater enjoyment of my presence. I have searched you and known you intimately. I am acquainted with all your ways. Even before a word is on your tongue, you are fully known to me. This transparency should not terrify you. Because of your faith in me, you have nothing to fear. You are a cherished member of my family, Our intimate relationship is a powerful remedy for feelings of loneliness. When you feel alone or afraid, voice your prayers to me. While I hear your silent prayers, speaking them out loud helps you think more clearly. Since I understand you perfectly, there's no need to explain things to me. You can dive right in, seeking my help in your present circumstances. Take a few moments to relax in my presence and breathe in the joy that I offer. I will make your path secure, ensuring your ankles do not turn. You don't need to overly focus on what lies ahead, wondering if you can cope with it. Only I know your true future, and I fully understand your capabilities. I can alter your circumstances, whether gradually or dramatically. I can widen the path you're walking on right now. I want you to realize how intricately involved I am in your life. I take pleasure in taking care of you and adjusting your situation to spare you from unnecessary hardship. Remember that I am a shield for all who take refuge in me. Your part in this journey is to trust me, communicate with me, and walk with me in joyful dependence. I won't remove all adversity from your life, but I will widen your path to bless you and keep you from harm. Joy is a choice, my beloved. While you may not have control over your circumstances, you can always choose joy. I created you just a little lower than the heavenly beings and endowed you with an amazing mind. Your ability to think and make decisions comes from your elevated position in my kingdom. Your thoughts are incredibly important because they shape your emotions and behavior. So strive to make good thought choices. Whenever you feel joyless, pause and remember I am with you. I watch over you continuously, love you with perfect, unfailing love, and have given you my spirit. This holy helper within you has infinite power to align your thinking with the truths of Scripture. My continual presence is a promise found in the Bible, so seek to see me in the midst of your circumstances. Initially, you may see only your problems, but keep looking until you discern the light of my presence shining upon your difficulty, reflecting sparks of joy back to you. I discipline the one I love. Discipline is instruction meant to train and lead you to a greater goal than immediate satisfaction. Effective discipline can be unpleasant, even painful, and it's natural to feel unloved during these times. But when you recognize my discipline as an expression of my love, you can navigate tough times with joy, just as the early disciples did. You have an essential choice when faced with discipline. Cling to me in trusting dependence or seek to go your own way. When you recognize my discipline as an act of love, boldly enter my presence. Ask me to show you what I want you to learn and the changes you need to make. Express your desire for reassurance of my love. Take time to bask in the light of my loving presence, for as you gaze at my face, the light of the knowledge of my glory shines upon you. I am the Prince of Peace, and you need my peace continually, just as you need me at all times. When life flows smoothly, it's easy to forget your profound dependence on me. Yet when challenges arise, you become anxious and distressed. Eventually, you return to me, seeking my peace. I gladly bestow this precious gift upon you, though it may be hard to receive until you quiet your heart. How much better it is to remain close to me always. You're safe, secure, and whole in my embrace. My child, like the video now. Release the burden of your anxious striving and draw near to me with the concerns that weigh upon your heart. Trust me enough to be open and sincere as you share these burdens. Give all your worries and cares to me, for I care deeply for you. I am your steadfast guardian, so rest for a while in the shelter of my loving presence. When you wander away and exclude me from your life, you lose your sense of completeness. The restlessness you feel in those moments is my gentle nudge reminding you to return to your first love. I desire to be at the center of your thoughts and emotions, your plans and actions, for it is in this alignment that you find meaningful living. According to my divine will, you walk on a path toward heaven, and I am your constant companion. Yes, you will encounter trials on this journey, but take heart. I have triumphed over the world. In me, You are indeed safe, secure, and whole. Remember that I, your prince, hold dominion over all of heaven and earth. When you face adversity, come to me and pour out your troubles. But remember who I am. Do not shake your fist at me or insist that I bend to your will. Instead, echo the words of David in prayer. But I trust in you, O Lord. I say, you are my God. My times are in your hands. Beloved, I am ever with you, whether you sense my presence or not. Sometimes, you may find yourself in what seems like a desolate place, devoid of my tender companionship, but you can call out to me, knowing that I am by your side, eager to assist. I draw near to all who call upon me. Whisper my name with tender trust, casting your doubts aside. Share your troubles and seek my guidance. Then, change the subject. Offer praise for my greatness and glory, my power and majesty. Thank me for the goodness I have bestowed upon you and continue to shower upon your life. In your praise and thanksgiving, you will discover my abundant presence. Taste and see that I am good. The more you fix your gaze upon me and my blessings, the more fully you will savor my goodness. Revel in the sweetness of my unwavering love. Relish the robust flavor of my strength. Satisfy the hunger in your heart with the joy and peace that accompany my presence. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go. I desire you to possess quiet confidence in me, your living God. As the prophet Isaiah proclaimed, in quietness and confidence is your strength. While the world often favors loud voices and grand promises as sources of power, true strength emanates from tranquil trust in me and my promises. Rejoice that I am a living God, not an inert idol. I am the living one. I was once dead, but now I am alive forevermore. My power is limitless. Yet I approach you gently and lovingly. Spend time with me, cherished one, and relate to me with unwavering trust. As you rest in my presence, allow Scripture to guide your prayers. Approach me with whispers of love. I love you, O Lord, my strength. I am overflowing with grace and truth. Grace speaks of the unmerited favor and love I hold for you. Receiving something you haven't earned is humbling, guarding you from pride. Grace is a priceless gift securing your eternal salvation. Since you know me as your Savior, I will forever extend my favor toward you, beloved. My love for you is undeserved, unearned, and unwavering. So, place your trust in my boundless love and rejoice in my salvation. I am not only filled with truth, I am the truth itself. In a world flooded with news and messages tainted by deception and manipulation, I offer absolute, unchanging truth. Knowing me as the truth establishes a solid foundation upon which you can stand firmly. This secure footing allows you to shine as a radiant beacon in a dark and relativistic world. Let your light shine so that many may see it and place their trust in me. Gratitude is the most effective antidote to entitlement, a toxic attitude that insists the world owes you something. This misconception is rampant in the world, but it contradicts biblical teachings. The Apostle Paul instructed Christians to stay away from every brother who is idle. Paul led by example, working tirelessly to set a model for others. He even laid down this rule: if a man will not work, he shall not eat. Entitlement is the belief that you deserve to receive something, while gratitude is a heartfelt appreciation for what you already have. If I were to give you what you truly deserve, your ultimate destination would be despair with no hope of salvation. So, be thankful that I am rich in mercy. It is through grace that you have been saved. Thinking that you deserve more than you currently possess will lead to misery, but a grateful heart will overflow with joy. Moreover, when you offer thanks, you worship me acceptably with reverence and awe. I long for you to console others with the comfort you have received from me. Regardless of the circumstances you face, my presence and comfort are more than sufficient for your needs. As a follower of Christ, everything you endure has purpose and meaning. Suffering can refine your character and equip you to aid others in their struggles. Speak openly to me about the challenges in your life and ask me to employ them for my divine purposes. Seek relief from hardship, but be mindful not to overlook the blessings concealed within it. When you draw nearer to me during trying times, seeking my aid, you mature and gain wisdom. This equips you to comfort others as they endure their own trials. Your empathy for those in pain will spill over into their lives. You will find that you are most effective at comforting those enduring trials similar to those you've already faced. You can grow in serenity through the discipline of adversity, for although it may be painful in the moment, it yields the tranquil fruit of righteousness. Trust me to guide you step by step through each day. I provide enough light for one day at a time. If you attempt to peer into the future, you will find yourself peering into darkness. My countenance shines upon you only in the present, for it is here that you find my unfailing, unquenchable love. My love for you surpasses even the bond between a mother and her child. Though she may forget the child at her breast, I will never forget you. You are so precious to me that I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. Forgetting you is inconceivable. I want you to intimately experience my love, which surpasses mere knowledge. The Holy Spirit, residing within your innermost being, is here to assist you. Request His filling so you may be saturated with my fullness, enjoying the richest measure of the divine presence, becoming a vessel completely filled and overflowing with me. In this way, you can truly savor my love to the fullest extent. Beware of seeking the praise of men more than my praise. One of the consequences of the fall is humanity's excessive preoccupation with others' opinions, concerns about social or professional performance, physical attractiveness, and image. Advertisements for cosmetics and fashionable attire often fuel this harmful fixation on personal appearance. I do not desire you to be consumed by how others perceive you. I have lovingly shielded you from the ability to read the thoughts of others. Their opinions of you are truly none of your business. People's thoughts are often unreliable, distorted by their sinfulness, weaknesses, and insecurities. Even if they offer praise to your face, some of their thoughts about you may differ. I am the only one who perceives you as you genuinely are. Despite your imperfections, I see you clothed in my perfect righteousness. Instead of pursuing praise from others, seek to envision me looking upon you. My loving approval of you radiates from my countenance. Every day brings its own share of challenges. One implication of this truth is that you should anticipate facing difficulties each day. I am here to assist you in handling these challenges with composure and confidence. Events that catch you by surprise do not surprise me, for I know all things. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Furthermore, I am entirely available to you, ready to guide and console you through turbulent times. Experiencing sufficient daily trials can help you live in the present. Your active mind seeks problems to solve. Without sufficient challenges for your mind today, you may find yourself worrying about the future. I am training you to keep your focus on my presence in the present. Difficulties need not deter you from enjoying my companionship. On the contrary, they draw you nearer to me. When you join me in facing them, as we tackle your problems together, you gain confidence in your ability to cope, and the pleasure of my company enhances your joy. Love is patient. In the list of characteristics of Christian love, the Apostle Paul places patience at the forefront. Patience entails enduring adversity calmly, even when confronted with prolonged waiting, difficult individuals, or challenging circumstances. Paul's emphasis on patience goes against the grain of our culture, often overshadowed when people think about love. However, there is one notable exception to this pattern: devoted parents. The demands of caring for babies and young children instill patience in loving parents who selflessly prioritize their children's needs over their own. I desire for my followers to infuse their love for one another with abundant patience. This virtue ranks as the fourth trait in the fruit of the Spirit. Therefore, my Spirit can equip you to excel in this challenging endeavor. Always remember that I love you with a perfect, unwavering love. Ask the Holy Spirit to assist you in extending my bountiful, patient love to others today. I watch over you with an endless wellspring of love. I am bestowing upon you a bounty of blessings, showering you with grace and favor for all to see. Your faithfulness has not gone unnoticed in the heavens. Every step of your journey is under my watchful gaze, acknowledging your daily endeavors to improve and grow. Even in your weakest moments, your resilience and unyielding spirit on this path of faith shine brightly. You face daunting challenges with courage, refusing to be defeated, embodying a living testament to my presence in your life. My child, I see the burdens you bear, the efforts you make to provide for those you love. I have noticed the silent tears you've shed in private prayers, the weight of your concerns. Know this, your heartfelt pleas have reached me. Every time you come to me, opening your heart, it fills me with immense joy. I'm acutely aware of the times you've been shrouded in doubt, questioning whether the answers to your long-awaited prayers would ever manifest. I've seen how, in those moments of pain and distress, the adversary tried to sow seeds of despair, challenging your faith and bravery. He aims to disrupt, but I am here to bring you a life of abundance. So, I urge you to continue to believe. Stand firm in your convictions. Do not waver. My son, hold fast. My daughter, your moment has arrived, a time of fulfillment and realization of your steadfast faith. Your long-awaited moment has now arrived. Be assured, I am ever attentive to your calls. This day marks the perfect time I have set aside for you. I am here to affirm that your steadfast faith will be rewarded, your life enriched with abundant blessings. In the presence of those around you, I will bestow upon you grace and favor, ensuring that you will never again face shame, for I will guide every step you tread. On this day, I shower upon you a multitude of opportunities and blessings, transforming your life into one of prosperity. Gone are the days of financial struggle and debt. I decree a bounty of blessings that will enrich your life in every dimension, both material and spiritual. Your heart will be filled with joy, and songs of gratitude will flow from your lips in my name. Just maintain your trust in me and watch as your life overflows with incredible blessings. My grace will gift you with creativity, equip you with resources, and reveal opportunities in all your ventures. Hold in your heart the knowledge that I will be there at just the right moment to meet your needs. I ask you to remain steadfast in your faith, for it is through faith that you gain the strength to overcome life's trials and challenges. Never let hope diminish within you. Remember, my promises are unbreakable and my commitment to you is unwavering. I will stay by your side until my divine purpose is realized in your life in a supernatural way. Therefore, do not fear struggles or trials. Know that I am with you through them all. No matter how fiercely life's storms may rage, I will hold you in my loving embrace. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the fountain of your strength and hope. When weariness grips you, allow me to lift your burdens. I am here to support you. Trust in my unfailing faithfulness, for every promise I have made will come to fruition at the perfect time. Remember, you are never alone. I am with you in every battle, through each trial, and at every pivotal moment. My presence accompanies you in times of joy and hardship alike. Never forget that you are my cherished creation, designed with a divine purpose and blessed with unique talents. As you face challenging decisions and climb daunting mountains, seek my guidance in the wisdom of my word. There, you will find directions that lead you on the right path. My spirit dwelling within you will provide discernment and clarity amidst confusion. Know that my love for you is unconditional, not based on your achievements or merits, but freely given. My beloved child, today I urge you to open your heart to these words. Let them soothe your spirit and illuminate your path. Recognize that I am your God and Heavenly Father, the creator of the universe and the keeper of your soul. My love for you knows no bounds, and my dedication to you is everlasting and true. Trust in me, I promise to bless you and prosper all that you do. At this juncture in your life, I want you to understand that you are not meant to shoulder these heavy burdens by yourself. Facing numerous challenges alone can lead to exhaustion, frustration, and weakness. So I implore you to entrust all your worries and concerns to me. There is no need to hide anything, for I am fully aware of your deepest thoughts and truest desires. Rely completely on me, for I am your God and sustainer. I am always watching over you, even when you may not realize it. Let me lead your life and endow you with wisdom, helping you effectively handle the resources I provide. It is my intention to bless and enrich every aspect of your life when you trust in me. My dear child, the gates of blessing will open wide for you. The heavens will unfold, raining down spiritual riches that will fill your soul with joy and peace. Believe in me. I will bless your work, your initiatives, and your aspirations. My favor will follow you in every step, even through challenges. Trust in me, and you will see how I increase and prosper you in all your pursuits. It is my desire to see you thrive and to brighten your life like the early morning sun, shining steadily until the day is perfectly bright. I know life on earth can be tough and filled with uncertainties, and there will be times when your faith is tested. However, I assure you that as you face these trials, I will never abandon you. Have faith in my plans for you, for I am always by your side, working for your good and for the good of those who love me. Do not be anxious about tomorrow or troubled by today, for in me, your future is secure. I have destined you for victory, not for defeat. Just trust in my guidance, and I will lead your steps. Remember, true wealth and success are not just found in material possessions. Avoid focusing solely on earthly riches. Instead, seek first my kingdom and righteousness. Cling to my word and treasure it wholeheartedly. I assure you that all else will be provided for you. I will fulfill every desire of your heart and make all your dreams and efforts fruitful with my blessing upon you. My wish is that you become a source of blessings to others, generously sharing what you have received as a gift. So come to me, my beloved child, and find rest and strength. I will shape you into a person of wisdom and courage. Do not hesitate to place everything in my hands. Have faith in me. I promise that difficult times will not overpower you. Do not lose heart when you face challenges, for these moments serve to strengthen your faith and remind you of your reliance on me. Whenever you encounter difficulties, tests, or obstacles, call out to me, and I will respond. I will grant you wisdom and guidance to overcome any adversity. I will open doors that seem impenetrable, leading you to unexpected opportunities that will enrich your life. Once again, I encourage you to entrust everything to me. Place your finances, aspirations, and desires in my care, and see how I bless your efforts and all your endeavors. Remember, all belongs to me, and my provision is to bless and prosper you in every way. I will ensure your success and well-being. Harmony will reign in your family relationships, and you will experience health and emotional balance. Love and be loved, knowing that I am always with you, reminding you of my complete and encompassing love. Trust in me, and let me guide you, my beloved child. I will lead you on paths of righteousness and into lands of plenty. I will never abandon you, for you are my treasured possession, the apple of my eye. Fear not the future, for I have extraordinary plans for you. Walk with me in faith and obedience, and you shall see your life transformed, filled with incredible blessings. I, your God, your Father, and your provider. Trust in me, and your journey will be prosperous. May these words touch your heart and strengthen your faith, my child. May you see my love through the blessings that will come into your life. Do not doubt me or my words. Believe in them and hold them dear to your heart. Keep a continuous spirit of gratitude for what you have and for what is yet to come. Gratitude will open your eyes to the abundance already in your life and prepare you to receive even more of my blessings. Continue forward, believing in my promises, working diligently and wisely. Do not let circumstances steer you away from my path, nor let worldly distractions sway you. Use your gifts and talents to excel in your work and business. Show integrity and generosity in all your actions. Then you will see the fruits of your labor flourish. I will bless and multiply you in every aspect of your life. Maintain your calm, for in this message, you will find healing for your soul. Remember, I am the one who handles the impossible. Be still and keep faith. I have helped you before, and I will do so again. Just as the winds and storms halt at the sound of my voice, so too will the turbulent seas of doubt in your heart be calmed. Come to me now, and I will give you the rest you need. I will remove the swirling thoughts and fears that cloud your mind and steal your focus. I yearn for peace in your days and tranquility in your nights. You are an heir to many blessings, but sometimes you fail to see them, giving more importance to fears about things that will never happen. Stay calm. I ask you once again, pay no heed to the news, gossip, or threats people bring to you. I am in charge and have the final word on your destiny. Even if thousands rise against you, even if you suffer the consequences of your own mistakes, do not worry any further. You are still my child, and I will protect you from evil. Though the world around you may crumble and people faint from fear, be strong and courageous. Do not fear, I will not abandon you. This is the greatest proof of love you can hear and see today. You know with certainty that through this medium, I am speaking to you, touching your heart, and bringing answers to the doubts that have preoccupied your mind. I love you and demonstrate it at this very moment. I'm taking away the scorn with which you were marked, healing the wounds inflicted by those who failed you. Trust me, nothing you have endured will be in vain. Today, you possess strength, wisdom, and maturity to fight for those you love and to assist others who have suffered like you. The time of your liberation has come. Now you are ready to be an instrument of my love, to bring my light to those living in darkness. However, be aware that your enemies know your potential and have returned to cause trouble and steal your peace, if you allow them to disturb your sleep. If you forget your faith and plunge into the abyss of fear, you will be attacked by anxiety once again. But here is the truth. My love for you is immense, my mercy infinite, and my Holy Spirit will not allow you to be attacked anew. Even if you fail and fall, I will lift you up again. I do not wish you to mistakenly believe that I have turned my gaze away from you. If you stumble and fall into enemy traps, I will rescue you. If your faith ends and your heart fills with negative thoughts, I will still fight for you. I will cleanse your soul, fill you again with my word, and prevent anyone from drawing you away from my love. In all things, you are more than a conqueror through me. You turned away from evil and gave me your heart. You have declared with your own lips your belief in me as your Savior and Protector. You have shown unwavering loyalty. You are not like those who complain about me and deny me when facing problems. They go out and complain to the first person they find, not caring for their life, family, future, or blessing. They take my redemption lightly. With their actions, they trample on this holy love. But I still love them and do not rest. You stay away from the wicked and keep praying for them. Do not be influenced by those who despise my word. Advance, persist. Do not stay where you are. Today, I bless you with immense opportunity. I give you strength like steel. March forward with confidence and stand bravely before the enemies and conflicts you must face. I want you to know that your past does not define your future. It might feel like your world is crumbling, but you've put your trust in me, and I am here for you. You've sought refuge in my loving embrace, and in my presence, you'll always find security. Fill your heart with peace and joy, for you dwell beneath the shelter of your Almighty God. Believe in the power of my blood to cleanse and forgive you. Hold on to this truth with all your heart. Open your eyes wide, for I am about to perform a mighty and awe-inspiring miracle in your life. You profess your love for me and believe in my power. Now, believe that I have truly forgiven you. Don't blame yourself or continue punishing yourself for your past sins. I've cast them into the abyss, never to return. I hate seeing you torment yourself over things that belong to the past. My blood has purified you. Your heart is renewed, and your mind is refreshed. Now, fill yourself with my holy word and let your words be filled with life and encouragement. Meditate on my promises and commandments daily, and don't wander back into the shadows of despair. You're not lost anymore. Your fate is not left to chance. You are in my hands, under the shelter of my wings. Even when the world attacks you, I will protect you from its assaults. Your mind is strong, and it will grow even stronger as you fill it with the words I'm speaking to you. Distance yourself from those who wound you with hurtful words and attitudes, making your heart heavy. I don't want you to return to friendships and places that lead you astray. I don't want your spirit to grow cold. I have a future of life, peace, and blessings for you, free from sorrow and depression. If you make me the king of your heart, place me first in your life, and remain steadfast in the word I give you, you will experience freedom, prosperity, and blessings. Listen closely to my wishes for you. Keep these words in your heart. I wrap my arms around you and watch over you always. I'm by your side. When the burden becomes too much to bear, remember these words well. When sadness comes, think of me and don't dwell on loneliness. I am with you, that is the truth. Speak my name. Embrace me in your heart. And don't weep anymore. Don't water the memories of sorrow with your tears. Don't let the dark moments take root in your soul. Don't entertain thoughts or lies that seek to steal your peace and destroy you. Remember my sacrifice on the painful cross. I paid for your sins with my powerful blood. Recall my glorious resurrection, for I have come to resurrect your dreams, transform your life, grant you eternal life, and strengthen your heart. You've endured many hardships, but you haven't given up. And here you stand, rising once more. You are my child, you carry my power within you. Today, you shall continue on the path to your blessing, and nothing and no one shall hinder you. As you progress, I will pour wisdom into you, open paths, and remove obstacles. Many good things you thought were lost will return to you. The key to freedom, prosperity, peace, and the blessings you seek is to truly believe in what I'm telling you. Don't be discouraged or fear problems or enemies trying to defeat you. Now you know my thoughts. You've heard my desire to bless and help you. Now it's up to you to obey me, to do as I say. Trust me, seek me, rise up, and walk, for your victory is certain. You are my child. I will bless you, and I can and will fulfill my promises. Trust me and give me your hand during this time of tribulation. Let threats and problems not steal your peace and confidence. I have always been with you. I've never abandoned you, and I will not abandon you in this storm. My plans are better than yours. My thoughts are eternal, and will lead you to a destination of peace and prosperity. Even when things seem difficult, if you look at them with faith and hope, you will see that they are not insurmountable. Seek me in the morning, throughout the day, and before you sleep at night. Bow your knees before me, for I delight in hearing your prayers. Though you may not see it now, the heavens tremble when your lips open in praise. When you act with faith and ask me to watch over your family, protect them from diseases and pandemics, and shield them from harm, listen to my response. I say it again, though the whole world may forsake you, I will never abandon you. Even if all those who claim to love you fail you, I love you more than they do, and I will never fail you. Your family, your future, and your health are in my hands. Cherish, value, and protect them. Don't take your blessings for granted. Don't underestimate them. If you are faithful in small matters, if you cherish what I have given you in times of need, my word promises that your blessings will multiply, and I will give you even greater things of eternal value. I feel compassion for you. When I see you suffering, I am moved by your sincere heart. As I've said before, I will bless you because I want to. Tell me now that you will receive my blessing and cherish it with love. Remember, in your sad moments, I hold you in the palm of my hand. I cover you with my holy mantle. I love you with all my heart, my child. You love me. I chose you before your birth, gave you a strong heart that has withstood so much disrespect. Once again, you shall be brave. You shall emerge from this situation unscathed. I give you my peace. You shall not falter. This is how it has always been and always will be. You are one of those who triumph, not one who loses, one who does not flee or shrink back. I will provide you with the strength and resources you need to conquer the wonderful land that lies ahead of you. You have asked me many times to bless and prosper you. And now, before your eyes, a great opportunity awaits. Don't lose heart if you can't yet grasp the full extent of this marvelous blessing. Clear your mind, refine your heart, and as I always say, return to my word. There lies the foundation and source of all the wisdom you need at this time. I am with you. Do not hesitate. Walk firmly. Do not fear problems or enemies who seek to defeat you with lies, deception, and schemes. I want you to know that you're never alone. I hear your prayers and I feel the sincerity of your heart. Keep praying. Never stop. Let your tears flow freely. They are a testament to your faith and love. Your children, the precious souls you cherish, must witness your devotion. They need to understand that a mother of faith kneels daily before me, pouring out her heart and soul. Remind them always that I love them deeply, that I'm real, and that I hold a divine and perfect plan for each of them. Express your love to your children tirelessly. Don't be disheartened if they seem indifferent at times, but never hide your tears from them. Let them see that their actions weigh heavily on your heart. It's all part of the journey. Believe in me and trust that each of your children has a unique path to walk. They will make mistakes, but your prayers will shield them from the enemy's lies and accusations. Show them your unwavering love. Don't be afraid to correct them when they err, but always keep your arms open, free of judgment. They must know that you accept them, that your love is unwavering, and that your prayers are a constant intercession for their lives. Declare that your motherly prayers are potent and effective. The day you witness the fruits of your vigil and effort, your heart will overflow with joy. Trust me, for I am with your children and I am with you. I love you. Your mistakes are not the end. They do not define your life, your dreams, your talents, or your potential. They do not mark the end of my plans for you. If you have stumbled, here's what you must do. Seek forgiveness for your errors. Tune out the lies and accusations of the enemy. Rise up. Shake off the dust. Spread your wings and fearlessly soar. You are cleansed by my powerful blood. To the world, failure may seem final, but for my children, failure is a valuable lesson, a path they should not tread again. Remember, the past is behind you. Forget what lingers there. Lift your eyes and focus ahead, for I'm entrusting you with a wonderful mission. I am calling you. I will extend my hand, placing upon your head the crown of the highest calling for those unashamed to share these words and follow me. Fear not when facing enemy forces, for no harm shall befall you. I will shield you in all your battles. Walk confidently on any path I send you. Let my promises dwell in your heart. Nurture your faith through my commandments. I want you to be strong and courageous, Do not fear. Do not be discouraged. With my mighty hand, I shall sustain you. Recognize your strength even in moments of weakness, even when you feel you are falling. I will not allow you to be utterly defeated. I want you to understand how much you matter to me. I want you to live, to rise and to triumph in things of eternal value. Lost blessings will return to your life. Forgiveness and family harmony will reign. You'll find security in yourself, free from shame. You have heard me declare my love for you many times, and I reiterate it now to assure your heart. I love you. Your restoration has already been decreed and approved. I am the one shaping your future. I have shown you mercy. I have forgiven your sins. No one has the right to accuse, discriminate, despise, or trample upon you. I have given you my love and my grace. Now you're worthy of the blessings I long to bestow upon you. Do not devalue yourself or cast away the worth I have bestowed upon you. Do not look in the mirror with disdain or rejection. It grieves me to see you pay more heed to lying tongues and the words of people than to my love and affection as your heavenly Father. Receive these words and believe them wholeheartedly. I desire to see you succeed. That's why I created you. I chose you, lifted you up, and placed you in this precise time and place. Your victory is not determined by bad news, global circumstances, or the negativity around you. Nothing can thwart the blessings already decreed and sent from heaven. But you must make a resolute decision. Will you believe me despite the pessimism of others? Will you read and trust my word? Or will you lend more ear to the enemy's voices seeking to confuse you? They desire to confound you, to hinder your happiness, and to see you defeated. I've said it before, they want to destroy you. You cannot afford to grant them the opportunity to shatter your life. I want you to feel loved, protected, and encouraged. You must live enveloped in my peace, love, and faith. Fill yourself with faith now. Always live with the confidence that a future of triumph and blessing awaits you. You follow me. You love me. You believe in me. Tell me now, in your own words, that no matter what transpires, you will steadfastly hold on to your faith. You are in my hands, embraced in my protection. Do not fear those who rise against you. You will see them with me. Though troubles may surround you, I will deliver you. Those who encircle you and seek your downfall, I will intervene. I will aid you. In just a few days, you will turn, and your enemies will be no more. Many are angered because they cannot conquer you. They fail to realize that your most faithful defender is right by your side, your God, your Savior. Trust and believe. Nothing is impossible. Believe and act. I am with you. Act and advance. Know that I have increased your faith. I have granted you the power to walk on water and conquer all malevolent forces. You can fight and triumph because you do not fight alone. You have grown courageous. You are no longer fearful. Leave behind fears and anxieties. Raise your sword and continue the battle. Prepare for the blessing that approaches. You shall conquer the land before you. In every anointed situation, I will provide the answer and the way out. You will heal and uplift many hearts. Your family will be blessed. Peace and harmony shall fill your home. Take my hand, and you will never stumble. I am your protector, your Lord, your healer. Declare to me now, with all your might, that you believe in me and hold on to your faith with all your heart. I love you. I have been, I am, and I will always be with you. On this day, when life grows turbulent, stand still. When it calms, act. When you feel that negative forces have entered your life without explanation, it is better to remain still. Trusting in my love and surrendering your affairs into my hands, I will guide you with my gentle voice, a radiant beacon in the midst of the storm. My light will pierce the cold darkness, growing brighter until clarity dawns in your spirit and you understand so much more. Believe it, for it will come to pass. The solution, the way out of your problems, will be revealed by my Holy Spirit. He will fill your soul, granting you rest, freeing you from anxieties and nervousness, even in the most challenging circumstances, so you can walk with your head held high, free from sorrow and condemnation for past mistakes. To grasp the victory I have secured for you, let my presence fill your heart. Trust me, no matter what you see, hear, or feel. Cling to my love and my promises. I speak to you with the purpose of preparing you for the supernatural destiny I have ordained for you. Entrust your future to me. Surrender your doubts. Live life fully as I command. When I ask something of you, it's because I want to help you. All I request is your unwavering belief and trust in me. I am your God, strong and true. My love for you is genuine. My affection is pure and sincere. No one loves you as I do. No one watches over you day and night as I do. No one cares for you as I do. I have never rejected you, never abandoned you. I don't want you to continue feeling unworthy, to believe that your purpose is to daily blame and punish yourself for sins and mistakes I have already forgiven. In my word, hear me. Cast your sins into the depths of the sea. I no longer remember them. You must believe me. There is no need to dive back into the murky waters of condemnation, searching for memories and emotions that I have erased. Do not grant the enemy the opportunity to remind you of sins I have already forgiven. You need not suffer daily for the same transgressions. Focus on the future and the days to come. Leave the past behind and never return to it. I give you the strength to overcome challenges. And after the difficult times, great blessings will follow. Beautiful opportunities will return to you. Your thoughts must be anchored in what I, your God, think of you, not in the opinions of the world, those who hate you, accuse you, and attack you, declaring that you are undeserving of my blessings, favor, or grace. But you will respond that I have poured grace and forgiveness into you. I am your defender. March forward with determination, for I will deliver you from all who seek to harm you. Open your heart to me now. Accept what I'm telling you. Read my word with reverence. Treasure my sacrifice, my shed blood. Never revisit past sins. Fix your gaze on the future. Do not be distracted by vain things. I have countless good and wondrous plans for you. I desire your eternal loyalty. Seek me and obey me in all things. Hear me, my beloved child, and let your heart be stilled by the promise of my unwavering love and guidance. Trust in me, for I assure you of blessings abundant and the flourishing of your endeavors. Today, receive these words not as mere echoes in the wind, but as a divine whisper to your soul, a balm for your spirit, and a beacon to light your path. Understand that I, your God, the Creator of all, am also your Heavenly Father, your unyielding guardian. My love for you knows no bounds, and my commitment to your well-being is eternal. At this moment in your life, I beckon you to lay down the burdens that weigh heavily upon your shoulders. Do not tread this journey alone, for navigating life's challenges without my aid will only lead to exhaustion, frustration, and a weakened spirit. Therefore, I implore you to surrender all to me. Hide nothing, for I am already acquainted with the deepest recesses of your heart and the most earnest of your desires. Place your complete trust in me. I am your steadfast provider, the vigilant guardian who watches over you even in your least aware moments. Let me steer your life, bestow upon you wisdom, and entrust you with resources to manage, for it is my utmost desire to see you thrive in every aspect of your existence. When you place your trust in me, doors of blessing shall open before you, and the windows of heaven will unveil, showering you with spiritual riches that fill your soul with indescribable joy and peace. Believe in me, and I shall bless the work of your hands, your endeavors, and your aspirations. With each step you take, even in the face of challenges, my blessing will be your constant companion. Trust in my ways, and you will see how I amplify your efforts and lead you to prosperity in all that you undertake. It is my deepest desire to see you thrive, and your life shine brilliantly, growing ever more radiant until it reaches its full glory. I understand that life on earth can be fraught with hardships and uncertainties, and you may encounter trials that test your faith. However, be assured that in facing these trials, I will never abandon you. Rely on my plans for you, for I am always with you, working in your favor and in the favor of all who love me. Do not fret about the future or be overwhelmed by present struggles, for with me, your path is secure. I've destined you for victory, not defeat. Trust in me, and I will direct your steps. Remember, true prosperity and success are not confined to material wealth. Do not fixate on earthly treasures, but prioritize seeking my kingdom and righteousness. Hold my teachings dear, embracing them wholeheartedly. I assure you that all else you need will be provided. Your heartfelt prayers and the desires of your heart will be fulfilled, bringing to life the dreams you have nurtured through your efforts. Having been blessed by me, it is your calling to be a vessel of blessing for others. Share the grace you have received and be generous always. Therefore, my beloved child, come and find solace in my embrace. I will strengthen, enlighten, and embolden you. Fear not to entrust your all to me. Have faith in my guidance and know that difficult times will not overpower you. Do not lose heart in the face of trials or tribulations, for they serve to fortify your faith and remind you of your reliance on me. When you face battles or challenges, call upon me, and I will respond. I will grant you wisdom and the means to surmount any obstacle. I will open doors that appeared shut and lead you to opportunities that will enrich your life in unexpected ways. Once again, I say to you, surrender everything to me. Place your finances, your dreams, and your desires in my hands, and you will witness how I bless your work in every endeavor. Remember that I am the true owner of all things, and my provision shall serve to bless and prosper you in every facet of your life. I shall ensure that all goes well for you. There will be harmony in your family relationships. You will enjoy health and emotional well-being, and you will both love and be loved. For I shall be with you at all times, reminding you that my love for you is complete and encompasses every aspect of your existence. Trust in me and allow me to be your guide. Beloved child, I shall lead you down paths of righteousness and into lands of abundance. I will never abandon you, for you are my most precious treasure, the apple of my eye. I will always be by your side, so fear not the future, for I have marvelous plans in store for you. Walk with me in faith and obedience, and you shall witness how I transform your life and fill it with wondrous blessings. I am your God, your Father, and your provider. Place your trust in me, and you shall prosper on your journey. May these words, my child, touch your heart and strengthen your faith. May you perceive my love manifesting through the blessings that shall come into your life. Never doubt me or my words. Believe in them and treasure them in your heart. Always maintain an attitude of gratitude for what you have and for what is yet to come. Gratitude will open your eyes to the abundance that already exists in your life and enable you to receive more of my blessings. Continue onward, my child, believing in my promises and working diligently and wisely. Above all else, never allow circumstances to divert you from my path, nor let the distractions of the world sway you. Utilize your gifts and talents to flourish in your work and business. Demonstrate integrity and generosity in all your endeavors. Only then will you witness how I multiply the work of your hands, blessing and prospering you in every facet of your life. Soon, your struggles and trials shall draw to a close. Do not yield, for I shall reward your valor, beloved child. Lend a keen ear to my words, for today I speak to you, urging you not to surrender nor to despair. I beseech you, be resolute and steadfast. Do not allow fear to encroach upon your heart, nor doubt to obscure your mind. Even when the night is shrouded in darkness and uncertainty looms large, I shall remain steadfastly by your side, walking with you even amidst your trials and tribulations. I shall not forsake you, for I'm here to uphold and shield you as you journey through this world. Therefore, raise your gaze to the heavens and call upon me, for I shall come to your aid. I shall not leave you. I shall never abandon you, regardless of the trials you currently endure. Know that I shall always stand with you. Remember that no matter how dark the night may be, there will always be a dawn, and within each dawn, an opportunity. For there is no storm that does not ultimately yield to calm. All in this life is transient, but my word and those who place their trust in me endure eternally. Just as the heavens and the earth shall pass away, so too shall all things pass, and in due course, these trials and struggles in your life shall conclude. Have faith, for what I tell you today is the truth. I shall not abandon you nor release you from my grasp, for I am with you, enfolding you in my love and illuminating your path with the most radiant light. Child, always give your utmost at every moment. Persist in pursuing your dreams, and strive for your goals and projects. Forge ahead unwaveringly. Pay no heed to the words of others. Do not allow malevolent comments or malicious gossip to affect you. Listen to my voice. Attend to my words, for in me, you shall find grace and favor to achieve all that you set out to do. Place your trust in me to attain your goals. I shall bestow upon you the peace you require, a peace that transcends all human understanding, capable of bringing tranquility and freedom to your soul. Child, I shall always be with you, watching over you, and I shall richly reward your effort and dedication. All that you have sown with passion and devotion, you shall soon reap. Then you will gather the fruits you have eagerly awaited, and your life shall be full, happy, and prosperous. Remember, never yield in the face of adversity. Remain steadfast with courage and integrity. For in this life, no burden shall be too great for you to bear. I shall provide you with the strength to overcome every temptation and evil deed. Be strong and courageous, for regardless of how harsh or dreadful your circumstances may be, I shall always be with you. Do not forget that the stronger your trials, the greater your blessings. For what is today a test shall soon become a testament of your faith and perseverance. My beloved child, this journey we walk together is paved with moments of trials and triumphs. Know that each step you take, whether steady or faltering, brings you closer to the fulfillment of the promises I have spoken over your life. Trust in me, for I am your unfailing guide and protector. As you reflect upon these words and the truths I have shared with you today, let your heart be filled with peace and confidence. I am your God, your ever-present help in times of need. Cling to me, and you will find strength for the journey, courage for the battles, and joy for the victories that lie ahead. Now, my beloved child, as you meditate on this message, consider whether you wish to continue this devotional journey with another theme. Shall we explore new aspects of faith, hope, love, or another area of your spiritual growth? Your Heavenly Father is ready to guide you further whenever you are ready. Amen. My dear child, do you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders? In those moments of overwhelming burden, remember that I am with you always, ready to lift your load. When life's challenges seem insurmountable, lean into my strength and guidance. I see your struggles and your efforts to persevere, even when you falter. I am here to steady you, to infuse you with my unwavering support. Picture the dawn breaking after a long, dark night. That is my promise to you. Every trial you face is an opportunity for me to showcase my power in your life. Trust in my love, for it is constant and unshakable. Open your heart to my presence, and let me guide you through the storms. Together, We will navigate every obstacle. Feel my peace wash over you, replacing your anxiety with divine tranquility. Your journey is not solitary. I walk beside you, offering comfort and direction. Believe in the miracles I am working in your life, for you are precious to me. My child, let go of your fears and hold tight to my promises. Witness the transformation that comes from living in my grace. Embrace each day with confidence, knowing that I am your refuge and strength. Know that I will respond to you. Your lips will be filled with praise and laughter. You have longed so much for an answer, prayed day and night, and suffered in waiting. But my hands, like those of a potter, are molding you. Even if you sometimes do not feel or see it, I am removing your fears and imperfections, shaping your character and your way of seeing life. After waiting so long, after nights of crying, when my blessing reaches your door, you will realize how you have changed. You will no longer remember the sadness nor struggle with discouragement. You will never again sink into painful depressions, nor will your emotions be shaken by the winds. I promised you a future of prosperity, and that is what I am doing. That's why I want you to fill yourself with my word so that your faith is renewed and your character is strengthened. Prepare yourself to receive wonderful blessings. Open your hands to receive, and I will give you much more than you have asked for. Do not be afraid to think and dream with great plans. You have the right to start anew. There were many situations in the past that did not turn out well. But believe with all your soul that because of your faith and fidelity, this time you will be so successful that you will be surprised. In my word, you will find guidance and wisdom. Seek me with all your heart and open your Bible every day. Read with hunger, learn with devotion. In every page you read, you will be able to see, feel, and hear my voice in your spirit. So today, come into my presence. Here, I wait to hear your petitions and open the doors of heaven for you. Here is your blessing in my hands, the definitive solution to all your problems. Go for it. What are you waiting for? You know that I love you. You have always felt it deep inside you, even if you think you are far away. Even if the voice of disbelief tells you that you have failed and that I do not love you. That is not true. In your heart, there is a small flame still burning and a fervent desire to return to this home that awaits and longs for you. Do not be afraid. Come. I know you feel so confused, not knowing what to do. You thought you had faith, and many things failed you, especially those in whom you trusted so much. Each went their way and forgot about you. You became so discouraged because you thought I did not come when you asked me. But you know well that I always arrive on time. I never left. I was watching you. I gave you so many answers and all the solutions you needed, but you did not believe me. I spoke to you with beautiful words, but you did not accept them. It seemed so difficult to you that your omnipotent God would speak to you. Do not walk the wrong path anymore. Here is where you are greatly loved. Here is your home, your shelter. In this place, you can feel protected, filled with peace, so that at night you can rest. Your sleep deep, giving me the opportunity to take you to the supernatural world. Learn to find joy when things don't go your way. Don't start each day determined to make everything bend to your will. Every day, you'll encounter something that doesn't align with your desires, big or small. My purpose for you isn't to grant your every wish or make life easy. I want you to learn to trust me in all circumstances. If you insist on having everything your way, you'll often find frustration instead. Trust in my control over your life. Remember, I am always close to you, and there is abundant joy in my presence. My face radiates with joy, and that joy shines upon you. Tonight, you will dream by a crystal-clear river. You will see me with your own eyes. I will extend my arms to you, and you will walk in peace over the miraculous water, washing away all your pains, anger, and frustrations. When you wake up in the morning, you will feel transformed, filled with strength. You will realize that I have lifted all heavy burdens from your shoulders. You will feel renewed. This is one of the rewards for those who return to faith, who acknowledge their mistakes and come back to believe. You don't need to wander seeking someone to tell you beautiful things. Here I am. Here is my word, full of life and goodness. Receive it in your heart and see how my Holy Spirit fills you. I am your life and your blessing, the solution your heart truly needs. Tell me you believe. Speak it. Think it. Write it with all your faith. Ask me anything. I want to talk to you and respond. Seek me in my word to pray and align your spirit with mine so you can understand me. I have sought you out. I chose you before you knew me. Finding me is neither difficult nor impossible. Call to me, and I will listen. Cry out to me, and I will answer. Prepare for my response. For you will be surprised at all I wish to do in you, and how deeply you will know my will. I will bless you beyond what you can imagine. Believe in me and do not speak ill of yourself or belittle yourself. You are my child. I placed you in the perfect time and place, though sometimes you have doubted and felt lost due to the trials and obstacles you face. Now I ask you for one thing. Do not get distracted and forget it. Give me your faith and trust. Despite everything you encounter, you are not alone. I have always protected, sustained, and guided you with my holy hand. It is not too late. Do not ignore me. I'm speaking to you and you feel it. You know I want things to go well for you and your situation to improve. Seek my face, and I will remove everything that displeases me. Everything hindering you from reaching your purpose. If you have strayed from your path, bend your knees before me, and I will straighten your way. Distance yourself from bad friends, those who make you feel inferior and unappreciated. They do not benefit you. If you leave them, you will not miss them because I will bring kind-hearted people into your life. Prepare for a miracle. Soon you will receive superior blessings. I love you and do not want you to stray from me. If you do, life's conflicts will steal your will to live. You are very valuable. I paid a great price for you, rescued you with my own blood, tore you from the enemy's grip. My presence lives in your heart. I have freed you from curse and punishment. I have never left or abandoned you. I am always with you. Return to me, and you will see many changes. When you accept my love into your heart, discard the hurtful words of those who despised you. Understand that many, out of envy, desired your downfall. But today, you stand because I lifted you with my mighty hand. The time for crying is over. There is no need to suffer. I speak healing into your life, removing all painful feelings. From today, rivers of living water will flow from your heart, streams of crystalline happiness, immense strength, emotional stability, and firm thoughts. Your desire to move forward and succeed will multiply. I am bringing a powerful change to your life. You will see and feel these changes with your own eyes. Return to me and stay with me forever. I want to bless everything you do, everything you put in my hands, all your dreams, everything you give, everything you sow, and everything you receive will multiply because I pour my blessing upon you. Worship me. Serve me always. Be attentive to my instruction. I will reveal many things to you. Seek me with bowed knees and a surrendered, humble spirit. Only then can I pour wisdom into you to make you a great blessing to your family, friends, and nation. Never stray from me. I love you. Hold on a little longer. You can do it. Look at how far you've come and what you've achieved even when you felt weak and doubted you'd reach this point. So I tell you to resist, persevere, and persist. I am with you. You must continue. When this difficult time passes, our relationship will be stronger. When the storm is over, you will be firmer than ever, and nothing will break or tear you down. Sometimes you wonder why I allowed you to go through so much difficulty. You thought I had abandoned and punished you, but that is not true. I have a powerful plan for your life. You need to know it. I want to elevate you. I want to bless you. The trials and problems you have faced are preparing you for better things, for surprising blessings. Read my word. Treasure my advice. Do not waste time with unfounded fears. Do not chain yourself with judgment, grudges, and resentments. Give me your days, hours, and minutes. Focus on my holy word, filled with peace and strength for your soul. Leave behind negative things. I am renewing your heart. Many people choose which parts of themselves to bring to me in prayer. Some hesitate to approach me about traits they find shameful or embarrassing, while others live with painful feelings like loneliness, fear, guilt, and shame without seeking help. Some get so wrapped up in their struggles that they forget I'm here. This is not how it should be. My beloved, there are wounded parts of you that I long to heal. Some have been with you for so long that you see them as part of your identity. I want to set you free. But breaking free from these patterns takes time. Only by exposing them to my loving presence repeatedly can you experience lasting healing. As you grow in freedom, you'll experience more and more of my joy. Release your burdens and let go of everything that hinders you from believing and understanding me, from embracing this beautiful blessing. Free your spirit from past offenses and let go of those bitter situations and thoughts that hurt you. Even if you feel you have no words for me, if you do not feel like talking, come anyway. Kneel before me in silence. I long to accompany you in your moments of solitude, to embrace you with love and remind you how deeply I love you. Even in your silence, I understand what your heart is saying. I know exactly what you are feeling. Trust me, I have a new future for you. Great blessings are on their way. Expect them soon. There is no situation that is impossible, nothing that you cannot overcome with faith in me. There is nothing and no one that can prevent you from fulfilling my will and plans. All your dreams will come true. Everything I have planned for you will be realized. The enemy comes to frighten you, to weaken you, but by facing his attacks, I will make you stronger. Filling you with courage and determination, you will be brave. And as always, at the end of the trial, you will emerge victorious. Remember, when trials come, the enemy will try to make you forget that I love you, but nothing he does will be enough. Keep this in your heart. Everything you encounter on your path will work for your good. With my help and power, I will prosper you and elevate you to a higher place, a place in my presence where all good and beautiful things are possible. Your health will improve, doors will open, your problems will be resolved, and everything will be better. Believe in me and let me do things in my way and in my time. I desire your prayer. Read my promises carefully again, and when you bow your knees, tell me with all your heart that you believe every word I have spoken to you. Your crisis will pass, but my promises will be fulfilled. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my word is eternal. Come to me, my weary one, and find rest in my refreshing presence. I am always by your side, eager to help. But sometimes you forget about me. You become distracted by the demands of others, and their expectations can weigh heavily on your shoulders. When those burdens become too much to bear, turn to me for help. Ask me to lift the weight from your shoulders and talk with me about your concerns. Let the light of my presence shine on them so that you can see the way forward. This same light will soothe and strengthen you, penetrating to the depths of your soul. Open your heart to my healing, holy presence, and let my blessings flow freely into you. Take time to rest with me, my beloved, and relax in the peace I offer. My plans are for your good. My gifts are for your prosperity in your mind, your soul, your health, and in your home. You will see my resplendent blessings shining in the center of your home. You and your family will recognize it and thank me. Praise me. Worship me with all your soul. Now is the time to do so. I hear your prayers. And you must believe it so that anxiety does not afflict you, thinking that your words have gone unheard, causing you more sadness and loneliness. It is not so. I have always heard you. I have never closed my ears to your prayers, and I will continue to listen, even when in pain you cry out loudly. You do not offend me. I do not get angry. Whatever you do it for me, with me, through me, in me. Even the simplest tasks will shine with the joy of my presence when you do them for my sake. Remember, nothing in all of creation can ever separate you from me. Our beautiful journey together will continue for all eternity. Don't be afraid, for I am right beside you, guarding and guiding every step of the way. Sometimes, though, you may not be fully aware of my presence. Fear can be a gentle reminder to reconnect with me. When anxiety begins to rise within you, take a moment to relax and let the light of my presence shine upon you, both outside and within. As you rest in the warmth of my love, that cold, hard fear will gradually melt away. Respond to my love by affirming your love and trust in me. Remember that I am your guardian and your guide, and I protect you from more harm than you can imagine. The most precious protection I offer is safeguarding your eternal soul. Because you are my follower, your soul is secure in my hands, and I will lead you on the path to heaven. Seek my face, finding comfort in my compassion and empathy. Come to me for encouragement, reassurance, and help. I know all about your struggles, and I know the best way to navigate them. As you rest in my loving presence, I will strengthen you and provide relief from your anxiety. I want you to remember that nothing in all creation can separate you from my love. My consolation is full of blessings, my beloved, and it brings joy to your soul. Release the illusion of control over your life. When everything goes smoothly, it's easy to feel in charge. But the more you see yourself as the master of your fate, the harder the fall when difficulties arise. Enjoy the times of smooth sailing and be grateful for them. But do not become addicted to the feeling of control, for storms and uncertainties are an inevitable part of life. Clinging to control can lead to your downfall. I am training you to trust me at all times, for I am your refuge. I use adversity to free you from the illusion of control. When your circumstances and your future are uncertain, turn to me. Find your security in knowing me, the master who is sovereign over the storms of your life and over everything. I am the one who makes you strong, who ensures your path is safe. Come to me, just as you are, with all your sins and weaknesses. Confess your sins and ask me to remove them as far as the east is from the west. Then stay in my presence, acknowledging your inadequacies. Ask me to infuse you with strength, recognizing your weaknesses as jars ready to be filled with my power. Thank me for your insufficiency, for it keeps you dependent on me. Rejoice in my infinite sufficiency. I am the one who makes your path safe, including protection from worry and excessive planning. Instead of constantly looking into the unknown future, try to remain mindful of me as you journey through each day. Keep communicating with me, allowing my guiding presence to keep you on course. I will go before you and beside you, removing obstacles from your path. Trust me to make your path the very best it can be. I am a shield for all who take refuge in me. When the world feels unsafe and threatening, remember this promise. I personally shield and protect those who make me their refuge, their safe haven in times of trouble. Finding shelter in me means trusting in me and pouring out your heart to me. No matter what's happening in your life, it's always the right time to tell me that you trust me. Sometimes, though, you'll need to address your immediate circumstances before pouring out your heart. Whisper your trust in me, and wait for the right moment to express your deepest emotions. This honest communication will bring real relief, strengthen our relationship, and guide you forward. My shielding presence is always available to you. When you feel afraid, turn to me and say, Jesus, I take refuge in you. Walk with me in close, trusting love, bound together in joyful dependence. The companionship I offer is filled with precious promises from the Bible. I love you with perfect, everlasting love. I am always with you, every nanosecond of your life. I know everything about you, and I've already paid the penalty for all your sins. Your inheritance, kept safe in heaven, can never perish, spoil, or fade. I guide you through life, and in the end, I will take you into glory. Dependence is an integral part of being human, and I designed you to need me constantly. Embrace your reliance on me with joy, for it draws you closer to me and allows you to enjoy my presence. I invite you to commune with me in more and more moments of your life. Walk joyfully with me along the path of your journey. Do not be overwhelmed by evil, but overcome evil with good. The world may sometimes seem full of darkness and despair, with news reports that are alarming and people calling evil good and good evil. I am saddened but not surprised by the brokenness of human hearts. Unless people are redeemed through faith in me, their potential for wrongdoing is boundless. Instead of being disheartened by the state of the world, I want you, my followers, to shine as lights in the darkness. When evil seems to prevail, be more determined than ever to do good. This may involve directly opposing evil or promoting goodness in line with your gifts, abilities, and circumstances. Shift your focus from lamenting evil to creating something good. I see how you bow your soul, how deep in your heart you kneel in tender humility. I hear you, and I will continue to listen. Speak to me, for I want to hear you. It is a new day, and it is no coincidence that you have read or heard these words at this moment when you need them most. When you have felt for days that I want to speak to you, and today you have set your heart to listen to me and renew the covenant you made with me. Speak to me, because your words are the echo of your thoughts, and knowing that you keep a place for me in your thoughts pleases me. It is tender praise, pure worship. Share with me your dreams, your plans, your frustrations, your doubts. Speak to me, because I am your friend. I understand your longing for peace, your desire for calm. The winds of adversity have battered you, unexpected times have tested you, and the sting of contempt and cruelty has broken your spirit. It has left you breathless. You need peace and strength, and in my word, you will find peace. I will fill your heart with strength. In the midst of afflictions, you will find calm. When you feel weak, you will be strong. And when you feel like fainting, you will not be afraid. Hold on to my promise once more. And when your burden feels unbearable, come to me. Never forget that I am always with you. Do not let doubt rob you of the blessings on your path. I bless you because I love you and because I have chosen to do so. I fill you with favors and mercies because you are precious to me. You are tender, loved, and mine. My love for you is unshakable and eternal. I do not change my mind or my way of thinking. Trust in me, and rivers of life will flow from within you. Believe in me, and you will have the courage, strength, and power to overcome the enemy's forces. I will not leave you. I will not forsake you. If you believe, your sins are forgiven. If you are willing to let go of your past and accept my love, all the promises in my word will come true for you. Remember always that I am here, ever ready to uplift and carry your burdens. My love for you knows no end, and my desire to bless you is steadfast. Keep your faith firm, trust in my promises, and witness the transformation I bring to your life through my infinite love and grace. Today is a day of significance, a day of life and victory, a day to remember. Rise now and prepare for the battle ahead. You have chosen to trust in me, and I will reveal my purpose for you. Prepare yourself for a new supernatural season. And once more, do not forget, I am always listening, always with you. I heard your cries. I responded because you believed. Your pleas might never reach me. In those moments, you felt abandoned. But I am here to remind you that you are not alone, that your path has direction, your journey has purpose. Even in the midst of doubt, remember this, even through thick fog, you walk securely. If you run through enemy territory, you do so under my protection. In battle, I am your shield. Through this fierce struggle, I am with you. You are walking towards me, running into my arms every day, every night, through every trial and struggle, whether in joy or in weariness. Rest assured that in my arms, your soul finds peace. When you come to me, we will spend time together. I long to hear you say that you love me. Speak to me. Unburden yourself. Cry out your truth without fear. I will listen without judgment, for I created you and love you as you are. It matters not what others say about you. I know the pain caused by their words and betrayals, the wounds they inflicted. If you thought I abandoned you, then you were mistaken. See how I held you, how I lifted you. Your enemies and detractors are left behind, while you have stood, prospered, and been blessed. The pain was immense, but today you have grown. Your faith, vision, and love for me have strengthened you. You are my beloved child, and I am your God. I love you with an everlasting love, and I am committed to you. Trust in me, and you will find the peace, joy, and strength you need for every step of your journey. In all things, remember that I am with you. My love for you is eternal, and my presence is your constant companion. You are never alone, for I am always by your side. Trust in me, my beloved, and know that you are deeply loved, cherished, and held in my heart forever. Here we are together. I continue to listen to you, but after you have spoken, close your eyes and feel my love. When I tell you I love you, you are my child, and I have prepared precious blessings for you. Even amidst a world filled with obstacles, you will find daily surprises that testify to my love and fill you with joy. You are blessed and privileged, yet I know the enemy seeks to blind you to your worth, to numb your spiritual sensitivity. My love is not a fable, it is real and wonderful. Accept it. Believe it. Do not let feelings of unworthiness or inferiority take hold. Look at the universe. Appreciate all creation. I made it for you and placed you here to be happy for eternity. The trials you face are temporary. They will end, but you will stand in victory, for your soul is eternal. Proclaim who your heavenly Father is, whose child you are. I am your true Father, and you are more valuable to me than all the diamonds. There is nothing in this universe that compares to your worth. From today, walk with your head high. Accept no humiliation. Royal blood runs through your veins. No obstacle can stop you. Each day, you become more like me, moving from victory to victory, becoming a great conqueror filled with wisdom and love. Pay attention, obey my words, and you will not see failure. Move towards your destiny with the certainty that you are a child of the King. Yes, struggles will come, and you may make mistakes, but my divine forgiveness is yours. Who can then stand against you? You called out to me in desperation, and I am here to give you comfort and answers. Your faith pleases me. Your prayers are like holy incense, a pleasant aroma that reaches my altar. Your faith and love for me are strong, and I want you to know that I am with you. Calm your heart. Your prayers will be answered. You and your family will be free from these troubles. I will give you wisdom and increase your intelligence. I will give you the gift of discerning the enemy's attacks before they happen. Have faith. Seek the blessings I have prepared for you. I will put names in your heart, people you need to contact. Through them, I will bless you, and you will be the answer to their prayers. My blessings are for those who seek me with sincere hearts. Fill yourself with my word to strengthen your faith. Continue to pray. Your prayers touch the heavens. Go forth with courage. My angels accompany you. My love guards you. I love you, and I will always be with you. Let me embrace and calm you, showing you the true love that comes from heaven. Trust in me, my beloved, and you will find that my love is more than enough. You are my precious child, and I delight in you. Walk with me, and you will discover the fullness of life and joy that I have for you. You are never alone, for I am always with you. Trust in me, and know that you are deeply loved now and forever. I know how many times you have stumbled, how often others have let you down, and how frequently you have told yourself that love is no longer real, my dear child. They offered you love with conditions, and that is not true love. True love must be pure, without hidden motives, and surpass the physical and material. This true love you will find only in me. Only I love you unconditionally, and nothing you do can change that. I love you just as you are, with all your strengths and flaws. I am with you every day, guiding and protecting you from harm, working to bless you. I am here today to urge you to be cautious about whom you trust with your heart. Never again should you suffer such pain. First, embrace my love and let it fill you with peace, security, and truth. At this moment, I am placing my powerful hand on your heart, cleansing it of all suffering. Allow my love to fill you completely, so you no longer seek it from others. When you are filled with my love and deeply connected to me, you won't give your heart to just anyone out of sadness or loneliness. You won't fill the emptiness with people who only wish to take advantage of your vulnerabilities. I am healing this wound, restoring your soul, so you can live with energy and confidence. When things don't go your way, look for the lessons I'm teaching you: patience, resilience, trust. These are all qualities I want to cultivate in you. Don't resist these moments. Embrace them as opportunities to grow. Trust that I am working all things for your good, even when you don't understand my plans. Release your tight grip on your desires and allow me to guide you. When you surrender your plans to me, you will find that I can do far more than you ever imagined. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts higher than your thoughts. Trust that I have your best interests at heart. I am always with you, my beloved. My love for you is unwavering and eternal. No matter what you face, you are never alone. I am your refuge and your strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Do not fear the future, for I hold it in my hands. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, so, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to me, and my peace, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind. My beloved, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Trust in me with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, submit to me, and I will make your path straight. Continue to walk with me in faith and trust. Allow my words to guide your steps, and my presence to fill your heart. You are my child, and I love you more than you can imagine. I am with you always, to the very end of the age. In your darkest moments, remember that my light shines brightest. I am your source of hope and joy, and I will never leave you nor forsake you. Trust in me, and you will find peace and strength. Embrace the journey I have set before you with each step you take. Know that I am guiding you, leading you toward the life I have prepared for you. My plans are good, and my promises are true. Hold on to me, and you will see my faithfulness in your life. As you continue to seek my face, you will discover the depth of my love and the beauty of my presence. Walk with me, my beloved, and experience the fullness of life I have for you. Trust in me, and know that I am always with you, guiding you, loving you, and caring for you through every moment. Remember, my child, that I am your shepherd. I lead you beside still waters and restore your soul. I guide you along the right paths for my name's sake. Even though you walk through the darkest valley, fear no evil, for I am with you. My rod and my staff, they comfort you. My beloved child, let my words dwell in you richly. Let them guide you, comfort you, and strengthen you. Walk with me, and you will find that I am all you need. I am your God, your Savior, and your friend. I love you, and I am always with you. Live today in this true and sincere relationship with me. Seek me daily. Fill yourself with my peace, and you will never be deceived again. Accept my sincere affection and true love. I am with you always and will never let you down. Today, I will surprise you. I will bring you news. You are about to receive the answer you have been waiting for. Today, I will change your life because I have seen your suffering, your faith, and your dedication. The miracle you are about to receive will bring immense joy to your heart. You thought it was impossible, but listen to my voice now and prepare to receive your blessing. Open your hands. Empty your heart of doubt and distress. Trust, for what is coming is far greater than you imagined. I have watched you crying out every day, asking me to open the door of opportunity for you. And today I tell you that this door is open. Soon, everything you have asked for will become reality. Believe in my power. Accept my blessing. Have faith, and be brave. Receive what I give you with confidence. Do not reject what I place in your hands, even if your problems are great, even if the struggles are constant, even if things do not turn out as you expected. I am your God and control every situation. Rise in faith, look to the heavens, and keep your head held high because I do not lie. I never fail. I lose no battle, and I will never abandon you. Feel how the peace I send begins to fill your heart with tranquility. In this peace, you can trust and rest, gaining courage to dream again, believe in love again, forgive those who hurt you, and discern who to trust or have the strength to walk away from harmful relationships. Perhaps you are not used to living in peace and happiness due to past troubles, but be brave and accept this new life. Your spirit has been reborn. Your feet will walk new paths, and the future approaching is great and wonderful. But you must believe and accept it. Say with your own lips, I believe and receive it. I am blessing your life, your family, your health, your desires, your finances, and your work. A wave of blessings is coming to you and those you love. Your table will overflow with abundance, and debts will no longer enslave you. I am giving you a desire to work wisely, anointing you with creativity. Your times of need are ending. Hear this again and do not forget. Read it again so no one can divert you to the sea of doubt. You have shipwrecked before, left with nothing. Many lost respect and trust in you. But in your shame and pain, you did something good. You returned to my arms and recognized me as your friend, your God, your Savior, the shepherd who fills you with provision and joy. It is time for your life to change. Stop worrying about your finances, they will be healed. Pay your debts, and people will treat you as you deserve, as a child of a king. But not a worldly king who flaunts wealth to humiliate others. You are the child of the King of the universe, the creator of all that exists. I have placed my immense power in you because your heart is humble. Through suffering, you were molded, You do not need to boast about the blessings you will receive or fight for titles and trophies others seek. I gave my life for you. And many despise and reject this. But you are different. You are of a good heart, a sincere spirit. And I bless you because I choose to. No one can oppose my will. Come to me tomorrow. Open your heart to my love. Feel my embrace as the sun rises. I wait for you with open arms. I love you. You are about to receive the blessing you have long awaited. And that is why the enemy tries to tear you away from my side. If things are not turning out as you expected, do not be angry or give up. Look at me, we will fix things. Do not stray from me or hide. How could you think I am not real? Why doubt my love? You have made me cry with your doubts. But I love you. Do not ever stray from me. You are my child, and I love you. When you were lost in depression, when you thought your end had come, it was I who sought you out. I took you in my arms, cleansed your soul, forgave your faults, healed you, set you on your feet, and you walked again. You were reborn. Living in close communion with me is like a glimpse of heaven, a taste of the divine. It's a beautiful experience. But I won't deny that it demands a level of dedication that can be challenging. Just as David wrote in the Psalm, setting me always before him, you too can seek my face and enjoy my presence in your everyday life. Just as he found the beauty in living with me always beside him, so can you. I am here to train you in this way of life, a journey that requires persistent effort and unwavering determination. But let me assure you, drawing close to me won't take away from your daily activities. Instead, it will fuse them with vibrant life. When anxiety overwhelms you, turn to me for solace. Consolation can be described as comfort, compassion, empathy, help, encouragement, reassurance, and relief. And I offer all of these to my beloved children. But when you're anxious, your natural inclination may be to focus on yourself and your problems. The more you do this, the further you may feel from me, and your anxiety may grow. Use this discomfort as a signal to draw near to me. Whisper my name and invite me into your difficulties. No one can take you from my hand. My love is eternal. If you doubt, it is because you are listening to someone else. But let's forget about that. Come to my arms. Cry if you must. I am moved when I see you running to me. Life brings trials, but they are like birds flying around your head. Do not let them nest in your mind. Reject the thoughts of death the enemy plants. I will remove those doubts. You will emerge from your sadness. I am writing my name on your heart so you never forget my love. Do not let the flame of faith extinguish within your heart. Resist the evil one's attempts to cool your spirit. Press forward with that fierce determination that defines you. Claim my blessings. Receive them with unwavering faith, for my children receive provision from on high. I am your Father who loves you, and my love is sufficient to lift the affliction from your heart. No longer cry or seek validation from others for love or attention. Remember always I am your Father, ever present by your side, regardless of the trials you face. Trust that in me you will always find courage, strength, comfort, and all you need in this life. Persist with determination. Do not falter, for you stand on the threshold of experiencing something extraordinary and supernatural in your life. I have great plans for you. I have reserved the best of my blessings for you, my child. Do not be disheartened. You are never alone. Have you forgotten that in your desert walks, I am right there with you. I will never abandon you, even when you feel isolated or believe it's too late to start anew. I am forever with you, guarding your life, reserving my finest blessings for you. If you chase after worldly desires, you will distance yourself from me. I long to remain by your side, for you are my beloved creation. I have endowed you with courage and talents. I have instilled within you a fighting spirit to overcome the enemy's schemes. No matter what transpires, I will be with you, but only if you choose it. I cannot compel you. I have granted you the freedom to choose your path. You are stronger than you realize. The supernatural strength I have given you clothes you in heavenly garments. Your eyes shine with my light. The world will despise you for loving me, for preaching my word. The mere fact of being my child sets you apart from its machinations. Stand firm in your belief, unwavering in the face of the evil one's threats. Remember, with each step you take, I fortify you. Despite disappointments, despite criticisms, I will remain by your side. Hear me once more. Do not be afraid. You are strong. You are courageous. The problems you face may be immense, but remember, I am greater. Let peace dwell within you. Do not allow anything to disturb your tranquility. There are those who seek to manipulate and use you, but always remember, you are an instrument of blessing, a messenger to the nations. You have endured so much, weathered many storms. Now is the time to reap, to gather the fruits of your labor. You have borne fruit. You are blessed. I have brought you to this moment to hear my gentle voice, to assure you that I am attentive to your cries. Your life is of immense importance to me. I have given you the power to make the evil one flee, to dispel the forces of wickedness. Stop thinking you are alone or that I have abandoned you, for that is not true. Nourish your soul with my words. Carry my holy scriptures in your mind, for in them lie truth, life, and peace. I show you the way. I teach you the path, but the choice to walk it is yours. The world is tempting. It corrupts the mind, making you believe that success is found in money, fame, and power. But I am the owner of all these things. I am the creator of the universe. With my hands, I forged the earth, created nature, created everything you see around you. Embrace these words delivered with love, for my divine promise will be fulfilled in your life. This path is one of surrender, a journey of transformation and prosperity. Look carefully at what lies ahead. You will not stumble, nor fall into the traps of the evil one. In the darkest night, I will be the light that guides your steps. I will illuminate your life. You will always be certain that I am with you. Just a moment is enough for you to feel my presence. Wherever you are, close your eyes and feel the gentle breeze that caresses your face. It is I showing you my love, telling you that you will never be alone. In the toughest trials, your strong God will be there, loving you and taking care of you. I see negativity threatening you, but you have managed to cope. It is no coincidence that the envious rise against you. The evil one uses his tricks to make you fall. But do not yield. Do not fall into the world's games. Stand firm in your faith, firm in my word. Only then will you conquer and achieve the dreams I have placed in your heart. Do not retreat. Do not look back, not even to gain momentum. Keep moving forward. The past has been forgiven. Do not return to it with nostalgia. Forget it. There is a path to walk and promises to claim. Open your arms and receive what I have for you. Let this breeze of blessing reach you and your generations. Nothing will prevent me from bringing and giving you what I've reserved for you. I am your true God, your heavenly Father, who rescues you from the pit, who crowns you with favors and mercies. I loved you before you were formed in your mother's womb. I saw you be born and kissed your forehead. I sowed in you great desires, dreams to fight for, promises to claim. You will heal. You will overcome this illness. Believe in me because all my promises are true. My child, be calm. My dear daughter, be at peace. I know you have been struggling with something that has brought you only pain and suffering. Sadness overwhelms you, but I want you to know that no matter the difficulty this brings, I am here for you. I am here to heal you and deliver you from that distressing illness. Focus on what truly matters. Do not let malicious comments affect you. Instead, keep your eyes on me and my love. Continue praying. Declare my word over your life. And have faith. I will fulfill everything I have promised you. I will not disappoint you. When everyone else leaves, I will not go. I will stay by your side with unconditional love. Do not strive to please those who criticize you. Do not seek applause or recognition from the world. They do not see what I see. They do not know what is in your heart. You are loved. You are chosen. A holy nation. Today, know that I have heard your prayers, and I know what your heart longs for. Do not worry or be afraid, because I am here to heal you. I am the healing God, the one who performs miracles. Trust in me, for I will heal your wounds and cure your diseases. Leave everything in my hands, and you will see how I work wonders in your life. I am granting you my supernatural power. Lift your gaze, move forward, and break down the walls. You will overcome the evil one. You are very important to me. Do not forget it. Every day, I show you in various ways how much I love you. I have forgiven your sins, taken away that evil from your heart. Because of this, I have blessed you. You will achieve victory. You will see my powerful hand at work in your life. Your dreams will come true. Your path is one of victory, blessing, and prosperity. There is no reason to doubt me. I have not left you abandoned. Keep this message in your heart. Engrave it in your mind. Remember it every time you think of giving up. My words inspire and strengthen you. They help you stay on your path, to take a breath, and continue with momentum. In these moments, tell me you will believe, that you will not give up, that despite temptations, you will remain firm in faith. Be like a soldier in battle, for your fight is not earthly but spiritual. Day by day, you face trials, but I am with you. Do not forget this, even if you find it hard to believe. I am with you. Trust in me, for soon you will celebrate victory over this trial, and your heart will overflow with joy. Keep moving forward with your head held high and faith burning bright within you. Do not give up, for I am working in your favor to bring you the healing you need. When problems arise and you feel trapped, unable to escape, know that these are lies from the evil one. My spirit is with you. These are times of surrender and purification, moments when you will witness my hand at work in your life. My promises are not empty. Each one will be fulfilled in its appointed time. Continue to declare healing over your life. Keep praying with faith and trust in my power. Even the highest mountains can move when you fully trust in my will and love. I understand it is difficult for you to believe what I am saying today. The ravages of illness make you think otherwise. But remember, I am your God, the same God who gave sight to the blind and raised the paralyzed, who called Lazarus from the tomb. Do you think there is anything impossible for me? I know you feel weak and without strength right now. I know you have been searching, crying out, and longing for that which you hold dear in your heart, feeling as though no answer has come. Every one of your prayers is an echo in the heavenly halls, resonating with the melody of your sincere love. Your supplications ascend to me as fragrant offerings. So do not think I do not hear you. My silence does not mean I have abandoned you. Rather, it is the space where I am crafting the perfect answer you need. Today, I tell you to be prepared, for you will receive my blessings in abundance. I will pour out material and spiritual riches upon you, filling your days with the fullness of my love. Sadness will have no place in your heart, for my joy will be your strength. The afflictions that have troubled you will be replaced by my peace, a peace that transcends all understanding. Scarcity, crisis, and problems will transform into blessing and prosperity, for I will carry all your burdens and fill you with abundant blessings. The blessings I will pour out upon you will have no measure or limit, exceeding your expectations. Be strong and courageous. Never stray from me, for I will do great things in your life. I will provide you with the skills and tools necessary to achieve the goals and projects within your heart, for I am the God who equips his children for success. Keep your faith alive and trust in my power. For I will not only do new things in your life, but also lead you to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. I will be with you wherever you go, guiding you, protecting you, and blessing you beyond what you can imagine. Remember, you are my beloved child. Trust in my infinite power, and I will provide opportunities. New doors will open before you, doors you have never entered before. When darkness clouds your vision and it seems like you are losing the battle, I am there, changing the winds in your favor. I will never leave you, no matter what happens or what is said about you. I know you. I know even the number of hairs on your head. Trust in me and my divine power. I will help you cross this valley of shadows and death. Do not cry anymore, for I know there are people who have mocked you, who have criticized you in the midst of your illness, trying to discourage you and resign you to a life of suffering and pain. But do not worry about them. Do not heed their comments or ill intentions, for I will astonish them with my power. They will be amazed when you heal. They will see that I am real, that my love and power are true. You have suffered enough, endured stormy moments. Now is the time to reap, to gather your harvest. You have borne fruit. You are my blessed one. I have brought you to this moment to hear my gentle voice, to let you know that I am attentive to your cries. What happens in your life matters greatly to me. Keep believing in me, and watch how little by little my glory will manifest in you. Remember, I am your healer, the one who cures your wounds and rescues your life from the pit. I am your safe refuge in the storm. In me, you will find the strength to overcome, the hope to believe, and the healing for your soul and body. Take steps of faith, trusting in my love, for the healing you long for is on its way. Do not be discouraged if the day is gray, for my faithfulness and love will always accompany you, even in the darkest moments. Trust in my plan, for it is filled with glorious purposes for you. Remember, there has never been a situation where my power cannot transform or work for good. I always restore what the world considers lost and give hope where there seems to be none. Lift your eyes to heaven, dear child, and remember that I am your safe refuge. I am the potter shaping the clay of your life into a vessel of beauty and purpose. The adversities you face are but opportunities for growth, and the obstacles are steps leading you toward your dreams and goals. Do not give up. Keep moving forward with every heartbeat, with every breath. I am with you. I will never leave you. My love is ever present, reminding you of your worth. My loving arms are always extended to lift you up and clothe you with my power, enabling you to advance with firmness and confidence toward the divine destiny I have prepared for you. In this moment, receive my peace in your heart. Walk confidently, knowing I will never abandon you. I will always be by your side, holding you, guiding you, and showering you with great and wonderful blessings. Do not rely solely on your strength. Lean on me to fulfill your destiny and to defeat evil. I have told you that I strengthen you. From my lips come words of encouragement to fortify you on your journey. Do not doubt it. I am with you in both trial and triumph. In your moments of loneliness and darkness, I will be the light that dispels your fears, the guide that leads your steps. Like a bright star in the darkest night, I will be with you, accompanying you on your life's journey. Do not fear uncertainty, for I am the lighthouse leading you to calm and safe waters. My promises are true. Each one will be fulfilled in its appointed time. Continue to declare healing over your life. Keep praying with faith and believe in my power. Even the highest mountains can move when you trust fully in my will and love. So rise up. Do not be discouraged. Be a light in the world, bringing my love and hope to those in need. Believe in me, for I will turn the most difficult trials in your life into powerful testimonies. You will be a living witness of my unconditional love and healing power. Keep believing in me, and watch how little by little my glory will manifest in you. Remember, I am your healer, the one who cures your wounds and rescues your life from the pit. I am your safe refuge in the storm. In me, You will find the strength to overcome, the hope to believe, and the healing for your soul and body. Trust in me and never stop bringing me the desires and petitions of your heart. My promises are not mere words. They are eternal commitments that will be fulfilled in perfect time. Be brave, my child, and keep moving toward your goals and projects. Do not fear dreaming big nor grow weary of fighting for what you desire. Even if you feel exhausted and without strength, I will always be there to breathe life into you. Feel me in the breeze that touches you every morning, in acts of kindness to your brother, in the help you give to your neighbor. I am in the small acts of generosity that you witness. I am present in everything that happens. Believe this and inscribe it in your heart. In the name of my beloved Son, Jesus, Amen. My child, subscribe to the channel now. Share this video with your 5 contacts.